for this, these open.
Can I stop you just there? Although we're in special counsel, absolutely stay seated. And with your permission, at some point, I'll take my jacket off and relax like the rest of you.
Well, I don't speak for the rest, but you can take it off anytime you like. And secondly, last night I got in trouble for not standing up, and now I'm afraid to stand up, so I'm going to stay seated unless you, Mr. Mayor, tell me to stand up. I'm just kidding. First of all, thank you, Mayor Trevally, for your opening remarks. Are very well done. And the only thing I wanted to comment on basically is what you brought up with our FTEs. And we know that this year, what's proposed here is a corporation of about 738 FTE employees. And I've always found from my experience that it's difficult to, and I don't want to say just reduce, because you don't want to reduce for the sake of reducing, Your Worship, but, and you've sort of suggested here on the last page, you've sort of suggested sort of a mechanism that maybe this fall we can put in place. When I deal with a $72 million budget and 738 employees or thereabouts, I find it's such a big thing to start thinking about a one or two person, and I know we do it budget by budget. To me, and we have seen it with the finance department here in the last few years on a reduction, often when someone is retiring or has gone on to other things, such as I heard on the news this morning, to me, that's an ample time for our senior managers, departments to come forward and say, this is a golden opportunity to reorganize. And along that lines, Your Worship, when we do just a blatant statement that says total freeze on any new employees, often we have to go back on that. When the county is busy, the county got backlogged this year with development, building department. The FTE we had there couldn't do the job. So that blanket statement of a freeze across, you know, I mean, it's a really good control mechanism, but also we have to be ready and flexible to say, whoa, 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 whoa. Are we really encouraging business when we have 10 people doing the job, and right now we're so far behind, 15 would be ample. So I think we have to have that flexibility. And I don't know what the key is. I know that this is always a difficult time for me to say, well, you know, we need to get from 738 to 730. But I know when someone retires or leaves employment, and it's happened in the past, to me that's a golden time for staff to be thinking. Because as it is right now, somebody leaves, it's approved in the budget, staff's going to do their job, go out and replace it. That's expected of them. So it has to be sort of, I think, a staff and a council saying, you know, we have departments here, over 100 employees, Eric's one. So, you know, if someone leaves, you know, I'm sure that Eric from time to time is saying, you know, here's an opportunity. But I think that those are the things we have to look at, because I find it difficult at this time to do some slicing and dicing when it comes to, because our senior management, our frontline management, our departments individually, they know when they can reduce, when they can reorganize. And that's, I think, what happened in the finance. It sort of came from them. It didn't come at budget time saying, yeah. So that's my point. And I think you've made a suggestion, Mr. Mayor, on how that can sort of kick into place. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Councilor.